All right, thanks for tuning in to another one. We appreciate you all coming in. We're back at you again. Doing a quick, overview of what's going on today. I'm Ted King, and
I'm Nicole.
And he's
Amir.
All right. So we got some things going on in the public today regarding this Elon Musk. But before we do that, we're going to turn it over to Nicole. And Nicole, I'm going to give a shout out on some things that she wants to talk about.
Yeah, so today we are talking politics. And so the question brought to the table is how we feel about Elon Musk taking over the Treasury. Do you have a video to share, Ted? Of the
I
haven't seen it.
So here we go. We'll take a look at it right now.
A rally in Washington right now. Protesters focusing their anger on the Trump presidency, specifically Elon Musk. These activists have gathered at the Treasury building with the message that nobody elected the billionaire who they say is on the verge of taking over. Eyewitness News anchor Joe Torres here now with a closer look at Musk's recent actions that have a lot of people worried.
A lot, Sandra. Drain the swamp that is the federal bureaucracy. Donald Trump made that promise as a presidential candidate. Now he's actually doing it as president. But it's the way he's doing it and the man spearheading all that cost cutting that has many Americans questioning the method, the ethics, and the legality.
Make no mistake about how Elon Musk measures the success of his role in the Trump administration.
There's already been really tremendous progress. We've, rough estimate is that there's at least a few $1 billion a day of savings.
The world's richest man now heads the newly created Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. To fulfill his cost-cutting mission, President Trump appointed Musk as a special government employee. But it certainly appears Musk has surpassed whatever privilege comes with the new title.
He's got access only to letting people go that he thinks are no good if we agree with him.
Examine what Musk did to the United States Agency for International Development, or USAID. He shut it down. His staffers told employees to stay home.
We started taking transcripts automatically of all of our Google Meets. They unplugged the news in the little kitchen galleys.
As we dug into USAID, it became apparent that what
You should have let the rest of it play.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I got it.
So we can hear what he said right there. It went all the way back. I wanted to hear what Elon said on that part of why he was looking to get rid of the USAID.
Yeah, well, in this particular, Elon hasn't came up and given a statement yet. So basically, he's kind of in the shadows right now. He's not talking very much. So Elon hasn't said anything.
There was something that was just about to play. It sounded like it was Elon.
Okay, well, let's go back and see if we've seen this tape before and he didn't say anything, but we're gonna go back so you can see it. Yeah,
to the end. Go back close to the end.
Okay, we're gonna take a look and see what you're talking about.
It's probably a post from him or something.
Yeah, see, that was all that was said on that end. So no, we're gonna go ahead and pivot over here and see what these guys might be saying a little bit more, give a little bit more insight. I don't know if if Elon is going to say anything over here, but let's go see. Anyway, so yeah, we got any comments on what we heard thus far?
So let me start then, since I thought you were going to show another video, but let me make a statement though, because we are going to be talking politics, and sometimes that can get very heated, and I just want to say everybody should be able to speak their opinion freely. Nobody should be taking anything personal. Everybody should be able to respect the other's opinion or not, but respectfully let them have their opinion. And so let's chat. Let's talk.
Absolutely. All right. So I'll start. So in regards to that video, Elon Musk, I personally am not a fan of Elon Musk. I know a lot of people do like him. He is, you know, he's the Tesla guy, and what else? The one going into outer space. I guess he's put in charge of the treasury because he did start PayPal. He is a billionaire. So he knows money, he knows business. What I do like, I don't like that Elon's the one in there because he's not even American. He's like South African. And but all of these places, these government entities, they need some cleaning up. So they had found in some of Elon's sweeps or audits, whatever he's doing, they found that billions of dollars was about to be sent to another country. Again, probably Ukraine or Syria, I don't know. And $50 million was going to be spent on condoms for the Ukrainians, but it helped them to build bombs. There's a lot of money that's been squandered from the American people that we know we're the most powerful country in the world, and we should have, it should show in our wealth. But we have too many. Look at the homeless people on the street. Poverty level is ridiculous. It's time for the money to get back in the hands of the people. So I'm okay with auditing all of these agencies, government agencies, that is taking our money, our funds, our tax-paying dollars, and sending it to other countries, sending it to their own organizations, and squandering a lot of this money. So if Elon can find that, then I'm with it. Okay. Well, what we do know for a fact is that Elon Musk, he's not an elected official, and so Donald Trump was giving him a lot of access to a lot of different things that most, all pretty much private citizens are not privy to. So this is what the argument is about. This is what the protest was behind, and there was a huge gathering of Democratic leaders that were out there protesting, and of course you got congressmen and women both took the podium, and we're talking about the situation with Elon Musk being able to go into the Treasury building where they don't have access. In other words, they were saying to outside as protesters, let us in. If it's that easy, let us all in so we can see what's going on. So there will be some transparency. This is one of the things that were, talked about in terms of why they were protesting. Because here we got a person under this umbrella, Donald Trump umbrella, saying that Donald Trump said that only thing that Elon Musk is going to be able to do is to fire people who weren't doing their jobs. But that still give him access to a lot of information that he shouldn't have access to. So that's what the protest was all about, and that's why I thought this would be a good topic to segue into if we were going to talk about anything else besides politics. But yeah, I think that people were very interested in what's going on. They should know what's happening, what's going on, because the political agenda that these folks have is crazy. And if we don't get on top of it, I say ignorance is no excuse right here on this platform. So we cannot be ignorant to what's going on. We have to keep our eyes open, know what's going on, at least have an understanding of what's going on, and not let people just run amok. You have like people in the office that you have confidence in they're going to do the right thing. I don't think that a person with 34 felony counts of fraudulent activity is a person that you should be thinking that they're going to have your best interest in heart. So yeah, I thought with this is going on, we should pay closer attention as to what these people are doing, because before you know it, the price of tea in China can get super, super crazy. And then what you have is what I call economic slavery, where you can't pay for nothing, you can't do nothing, but go to work and come home and hopefully have a few groceries in the refrigerator. Because listen to this, he ran on the agenda. Exactly. He ran on the agenda that he was going to cut prices. I don't see anything cut, no prices being cut. You can't cut no prices, so you got this
in a week.
Yeah, well, let's look at it this way. Going into office, you have your agenda is what you're going to do in the first 100 days, and that's pretty much par for the course when it comes to president's first couple of whatever entering into office. The first 100 days is what the agenda is all about, and he's about deporting people, taking people out their homes.
How do you feel about that?
I don't feel good about that at all. I don't think he should be, his agenda shouldn't be people who are, trying to make a living, coming here, law abiding now. I mean, of course, nobody wants anybody committing crime, but if they're coming in here working hard and trying to, live the American dream, why not? Everybody else is doing. Everybody else, listen, his wife, she's an immigrant. She's over there in the White House.
But let me ask you this: did you, with the immigrants, all the illegal immigrants that came through last year and the year before, the number of immigrants that came, the millions of immigrants that came through the border last year and the year before, did you have any issues with that?
Well, I didn't have any understanding what the situation was. In fact, it was just
and the money that was given to illegal immigrants while American citizens are sleeping on the streets, and you didn't have to do with that.
Well, maybe you can expand a little bit further on that, because I don't see, for example, I see a lot of people out here sleeping on the streets, right?
Yeah, a lot.
And I do see, yeah, absolutely. I see a lot of people out here sleeping on the streets, right? But like, for example, right, you can argue that a person that lived in the United States of America, like, for example, somebody who's been incarcerated for something that they haven't done before, you would think that they would try and take care of that person, but they don't do it. That ain't got nothing to do with a person decides, we're gonna come in here and do work that other people won't do. Okay, yeah, and that's basically.
Well, that ain't necessarily what's going on. I mean, I know that's what you're saying, and I know that's what you've been told, but there ain't no way people just coming over here to do the work that we don't want to. The illegal immigrants were getting thousands of dollars a month just for coming over. They were calling it asylum, but these were they called it asylum, but it's still people from other countries. I wouldn't even care if it was legal immigrants coming in, where America to give them more funds and resources than they gave American citizens was disrespectful. But on top of that, they were illegal immigrants from another country who got funds, they got housing, they got shuttled anywhere that they wanted to go in the country. That took a lot of resources from America, from you.
Well,
what about? Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, when you say me, I haven't had any problems with the immigrants that we're talking about. I have a problem with those people that work in the White House. Those are people I've had problems with. They look like them. Those are the people I've been having problems with. I had a problem with no immigrants. I had problems with people that look like them people that's in the White House.
That's right.
Okay. So right. So I recognize what's going on here. And I might argue that there's a whole lot of people that get a foot up, to keep a foot on somebody else. What I'm trying to say, and that's been going on a long time. But we have several.
And then we as Black people, we don't even have a fight anymore because we too busy worried about somebody else, what they doing to somebody else, what they doing to the illegal immigrants, what they doing to the transgender, what they doing to. We never worry about what they doing to us because they don't even have to do nothing to us. They don't have to do nothing to us or for us. Because we never worried about it. That's never, ever, ever, ever the question.
Well, we're talking about, what they're doing with the Treasury. This man entering the Treasury. Now, we have pivoted off into what we're doing or what we're not doing or what the concern should be. And I don't disagree with what you're saying in terms of what we should be doing as a people. But we got a lot of very affluent people, making a lot of money. We don't know what they're doing with it. Nobody ever, they do what they do with it, But what I'm saying is that when it comes down to working together, okay, hand to hand, you cannot fault a people for doing that. If your people are not doing it, you can't fault another people for doing it. The first ones to come over here when I was coming up, Asians, they was the hard workers, and now you go down to that boulevard over there on Stockton Boulevard, they own damn near all that over there, So you can't fault for people for working hand to hand together, Yeah. See, and basically that's the American way of come up. You have to pull each other up. You can't. Crab. Pulling each other back down is not what should not be the road to success. As far as the people is concerned. But we're talking about just Treasury. This is this billionaire guy coming in there. Getting access to a lot of people's information, and people should be concerned about what is he doing?
What do you think he's gonna do with it, Ted?
Well, information. People have a lot of information on a lot of different people, and
they need to wipe all our information, all our debt, all of that. Everybody's data has been breached from so many data breaches over the last few years. They need to just start us all anew anyway. Those
right.
that out.
Right. Well, I don't disagree with that, but you also play a part in that. People play a part in that when they give their information, like when they're online, fill out applications and where they live and what their social security card number is, and et cetera, on and on and on and on. And so a lot of people, people these days, the way things are set up for you to expose yourself, so they can have as much information as they possibly can on you. And that's where a person like Elon Musk comes in, because remember, he did have PayPal. And for you to be able to get a PayPal account, you had to give them a lot of information, okay? Where your bank statements, where you're going to send your money from PayPal, or who's sending money to you, and who you sending money to. All that was, you had a big wide database on that. So
that tells you right there that, I mean, he ain't did nothing with the information that was given through PayPal. So he already done built the trust. I'm not an Elon fan, but I'm not worried about it. Information.
Yeah, I'm not saying you are. I mean, I'm just, we're just having a conversation in terms of what this, this whole thing is what it could be about, I suppose. What it could be about. It could be about, trying to go all they could about Miss Nicole. It could be about all they can know about Ted. Could be a lot of different things. So we know exactly where these people are, going, and how they. I mean, listen, I'm concerned, because I was just doing this little lawsuit a minute ago, and when it's over with, I don't want them to know how much money I got here or how much money I got there. I mean,
a lawsuit, you think they're not gonna know how much money you got?
They're gonna know. They're gonna know, of course, but they're gonna know. They might not know where it's at.
About it already, and nothing's hidden, really.
Okay, well there you go.
They know everything.
Well, okay, well there you go. But listen. Let me ask you this question: what do you know about Elon Musk besides him being Elon Musk?
I don't know much. I told you I'm not a fan of his. I know he started PayPal. I know he's from South Africa. Right, I know he got a first wife and a set of kids, and he got a second wife and kids. And
I know some things about Elon.
Well, go ahead.
I know that he was he tries to give himself credit for a lot of things, like being an innovator that he didn't. That's not true. He didn't start PayPal, but he founded a company called X that merged with PayPal, and he comes from a very wealthy family, but he came into the money already, and what was the big Tesla? He didn't create Tesla. He didn't create that. He just bought it out. So a lot of people, he takes a lot of credit.
Give him credit.
As a genius that I don't buy it.
That's exactly right.
I agree. That's a great way to put it. Mm-hmm. I don't buy it. I don't buy that he's as smart as they say he is.
Right.
But he obviously has certain connections.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, he got a whole lot of connections.
He's plugged in for sure.
Yeah, you got a whole lot of connections.
So, like I said, I don't know about Elon being in charge of anything. I think somebody needs to audit certain departments.
Elon? I was saying, do they need to audit Elon, or do they need to audit somebody else? That's my thing. That's
I mean, after he check everybody, while he checking them, they can be checking him. I mean, everybody needs to be checked. Yeah, he ain't about to be checked.
Right.
Yeah, he can't have, full power and control. So yeah.
Well, I mean, he's got the connection, and the protection of his vice president, because he's the president. Okay, he's the one who got Donald Trump elected, and that's another thing they talked about earlier today. This boy put in over $200 million to get Donald Trump elected. That's a lot of money for one person to give to get a person elected. Okay, spent over $200 million to get this guy in the White House. That's a lot of money. $200 million. That could have did a whole lot of things for these homeless people out here, right? Yeah, right. That's all I'm saying. But they spent all this money to get this guy elected, and they're trying to run amok. And that's why I say sometimes these little topics could be good, because people need to understand what is going on and how it's weaving its well to be able to keep people, because it's not economic slavery. It's still the same. It's a different form.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a different form, but it's the same. Well, you can't do nothing, and you can only be able to, go home and go to sleep. Okay.
If that, you'd be lucky to do that. In real economic slavery.
Yeah, correct. Exactly. Absolutely. Yeah. See, so that's what this whole concern should be, and that's why you had so many Democrats down there with this protest. And I'm talking about.
Did you show the protest?
Oh yeah, I was about to.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna see what we can get on that one. Let's see how we're doing this here. Yeah, because yes, that's definitely it was going. I think
that's what it's all about, really. I think when and I don't follow politics to the details because I think that it's meant to piss people off and divide people. So ever since Trump got into office, he's been doing some things that it's going to piss off the left, and he's been executing that very well. Like I said,
everybody's going to be pissed all the time anyway, no matter what. That's what I do know.
I think they pander to that. I think that's the whole play.
Fear, we know that. So anger.
Yeah, exactly.
It don't matter who's won or lost. Everybody's gonna be mad.
Yeah, I think for people for Trump supporters, it has to be a bit cringe when he does these things because. They know how it looks. It don't look good. And the first thing he does is get those January 6th guys out of jail, prison, and
exactly.
It's like, damn, dog, you chill. Yeah. Right. But that's his job. That's what I believe his job is to do these things and ruffle these feathers.
Yeah.
And then if Kamala came out, she would have been pushing gay stuff, and they'd be like, "Yo, chill."
Yeah. So now this is what's going on. This is like a very long video, but I put this on until we decide, so you can see a lot of what was happening today, and that way we can, have something to go by if we want to carry this over for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. We got some comments here. We got several comments in here. Wow. No. I'm not on my job. See. Hold on a second here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to get this guy. Chat later, Lakers 34. Okay, so he's we got Hasi McGarry. He's making another chat. We're all God-fearing people. That's good now. Okay, here's another one he sent. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay, we put those chats out there. But but they had a lot to say out here with this protest out here, man. It was quite extensive, But like I said, we can
hello. Yeah, you can hear me now, yeah?
pick it up tomorrow, so we can expound on what's going on out here. We need to know exactly what's going on out here.
I mean, that's cringe right there.
Say that again, Amir.
That's cringe. Like, come on, people. Hey, ho, ho, Elon Musk has got to go. That's scary.
It's not even scary. It's just black. Hey, ho.
No, I'm just being sarcastic. Like, y'all not doing nothing. Go home.
Hey, ho.
Right. Well, they're going to have some leaders. They're going to have some kind of big wig leaders, and the Democratic Party going to get up here and start talking. But like I said, this is like a whole hour and a half, so we won't be able to.
I just wanted to know what it looked like out there.
Well, we can go ahead and get a look. We can listen because this part here I haven't seen, so we can see how they start this thing out. But I can see some of the same people in the front that I saw earlier today.
Everyone.
So we'll listen for a few minutes.
Thank you for coming out today. Try not to block the street, please, if you can. I'm Rana Epting. I'm with Move On. And On behalf of our millions of members that are incredibly upset about Elon messing around with this building back here, I want to thank you for joining us. But I've got some questions. Did Elon Musk win any electoral college votes this last November? That's right. Did Elon Musk have the authority to operate a secret government that has access to our social security numbers and our Medicaid checks? That's right. So let me ask, is what is happening a takeover by an unelected billionaire? No one elected Elon Musk. But with President Trump's blessing, he has given himself tremendous power with no oversight and no accountability. Musk has shown us he wants to slash Meals on Wheels, shutter preschools, end school lunches for kids in need, while he's steering our government to help himself and his companies. And it's just one piece of the Trump-Musk plan to take money away from us, the people, and replace it with tax cuts for billionaires.
No, man, it's the same.
Did you
It's
vote
the
for
same.
that?
That's the same.
It's
You're right.
outrageous. It must end. That's why we're here today. It's why on Sunday night, over 50,000 people join us on a live stream to take action and call on their members and their senators to fight this. And our elected officials are listening. Many of them are here with us right now. We're about to hear from many of them who are using their unique power to defend the people from this hostile takeover. We're going to start with a good friend of ours, Representative Maxwell Frost.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
We are here today as elected members of Congress. We're here today because an unelected billionaire and his team have been given full and unfettered access to our taxpayer money and our government. We just tried to enter the Treasury building as Congress, and we will, because we need to provide oversight to Elon Musk and his team. We don't know what they're doing behind these closed doors. The people deserve transparency. The fact that an unelected billionaire has all your private information is a problem.
Is that a new thing though?
He has access to all our information, our social security numbers, the federal payment system, which means he's calling the shots on our taxpayer
I think
money.
they're probably more worried about oligarchy. You know, in other words, a few folks, private folks got your information as opposed to people who can see your information, but not necessarily be able to actually do anything about it.
Money. Nothing. That is why we're here as House Democrats, to hold the line and fight for our constituents. Listen, they campaigned across the entire country, telling people they were going to fight for working people, but they lied. They want to use the government to further enrich these corrupt billionaires and corporations. They want us to believe that the reason we can't pay for our health insurance, the reason we can't cover rent, the reason kids are dying on the streets due to gun violence, the reason there's so much wealth inequality and that so many people live paycheck to paycheck is because of the immigrant, or because of the trans person, or because of your neighbor. They lied. It's because of corrupt billionaires like Elon Musk and corporations, not our fellow working people. I'll end by saying this. We might have a few less seats in Congress, but we're not going to be the minority. We're going to be the opposition. We're not going to allow them to steal from from our people, from working class people, and we will fight, we will provide oversight, and we will win. Let's go!
Let's give it up for Representative Frost. Next up, we have the wonderful
like
Representative
a parade.
Crockett from Texas.
Yeah. We watching the whole thing?
No, we're not. We're gonna shut it down in about.
You don't worry about copyright?
No, because this right here, they don't worry about too much. With the politics stuff, they don't really trip on that. Not like they do personal content, like somebody's business or whatever. This is like for the people. They don't trip on the copyright for this kind of stuff. It's kind of supposed to be for you.
Why she coming with the best energy though? My bad.
This is why I'm not gonna be able to.
No, go ahead. Let's listen to her. Yeah, I'm gonna talk and listen to her.
I don't really care what she says, but I like her energy though. Like if you're trying to buck a system, that's the type of energy you need to be coming with. But you're not in the right. You're not coming from the right vessel, in my opinion.
All right.
Okay. This woman, she's pretty powerful. She's getting very powerful right now.
They uphold the law. We are not going to sit around while you go ahead and desecrate our Constitution, or you look at the laws that have been passed into law and say never mind. We'll just ignore that. Instead, we are going to be in your face. We are going to be on your asses, and we are going to make sure you understand what democracy looks like. This ain't it. So let me tell you something, Mr. Trump. You gonna learn a few lessons from us.
That's Jasmine Crockett right there.
And I'm gonna be the first one. You and your little friend off of Twitter. Y'all about to find out, all right? Now let me be clear. What Maxwell said is true. Our job is to conduct oversight. We both serve on the oversight committee. And right now, as elected leaders who tried to go in, we were told, well, hold on a second. We got to check to see if you can come in. Now, y'all know he likes to pal around with Putin, right? He's trying to turn us into Russia. But I got news for him. We, the people, will not go. It's cold out here. And y'all, yeah, we won't go. 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 Listen, the final thing to say is there are those that have said that we may face a constitutional crisis. I want you to know that the crisis is here. I want you to know that the power belongs to the people, though, y'all. Do not feel powerless. In this moment, as the vice president said as she conceded the election, she said, dark times may be ahead of us, but she said it's only in the darkness that we can see the stars. I am telling you right now that the stars are right here. It is time for us to shine. It is time for us to be heard. It is time for us to make sure that they know we will not go. Thank you. All right, next up we've got Senator Jeff Merkley from the great state of Oregon.
We gonna see the whole thing?
All right. Yeah. Let's put some commentary on it.
When we fight. All right, we're ready to fight.
Well, that's that was Jasmine Crockett, and we're gonna see a lot of
vote for a government of billionaires for billionaires. Are you ready to stand up and defend our democracy? What we're in the face of right now is an authoritarian takeover of our country, and we say hell no, hell no, hell no. The first thing that an authoritarian dictator wants to do is take down the folks the inspector generals. That's what he did, and we want them restored. We want the inspector generals back in. And then reinstate. And then what happened? He took and went to the FBI offices and had those who cover the executive branch marched out of their offices. That is so wrong. We want the FBI looking at Trump and his team. And then, of course, replace the regular news with propaganda. You see, take the mainstream press, throw them out, put in the right-wing crazies to mislead the American people. How about we make sure the people know through every possible network that this authoritarian takeover is happening and that it's not okay, and we're going to make that happen. And the constitutional crisis, it's on us. It's here. They are transferring the power of the purse to the president. There's a fellow called Russell Vogt. He's a white nationalist who despises the working people of this country. He has no role to be in the Office of Management Judgment. So while we're kicking Elon out, let's kick him out as well. So, folks, you've got a incredible set of speakers right behind me. You're going to hear from them, but you all are the real power here. Use every network. Back home in Oregon, I had 5 town halls this week, and people said, what can we do? Well, how about this? Move with Move On.
Yeah.
Join Indivisible.
Shut this
Sign
down
up
for
the
the night.
Working Families Party, and let's take
pick
back
up
America
where we
right
leave
now.
off tonight, tomorrow, if we want to keep
Hey!
expounding on this same topic.
Hey! Ho, ho!
It's,
Elon Musk has got to go! Hey! Ho, ho!
definitely
Elon Musk has got to go!
something that we need to pay attention to if we're going to live here in the United States of America, for sure.
All right.
These folks are trying to get the power, and they're going to get the power
I got you fired up.
unless we stay, as they
Last
say,
time.
woke. So, yeah.
There we go. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Jeff Merkley. Thank you. And I'd like to introduce Auntie Maxine, representing Maxine Waters from California.
Hey, I'm Miss Maxine Waters.
Hello, everybody.
Go ahead on Maxine.
We have convened here in the right place, the Treasury Department. We have got to tell Elon Musk, nobody elected your ass. Nobody told you could get all of our private information. Nobody told you could be in charge of the payments of this country. We have told you've made enough money off our government yourself. And now you want to take everybody else's payroll and make sure that they don't make the kind of money that you've made. Oh, you want to use our money to go to Mars? No, we want to use our money right here in Washington, D.C., in this country. We want to make sure that all of our federal employees are protected. We've got to make sure that you know and understand nobody elected you. You think you're the president of the United States of America, the co-president that can take over, go into our private payment system and do whatever you want to do. You got another thought coming. We're going to stop you right now.
You're going to put the brakes on that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're at a crisis in this country. We're in a crisis in this country because Trump and Elon Musk and the billionaires have decided they're going to put us all in our place. They're going to run this country. They're going to make sure that they take over everything. Are we going to let them do that? Are we going to let them run this government in the way that they can make even more money? And so they won't stop. It is so brazen. Every day they're taking new action. They're taking executive actions. Every day they're doing something. Do you know that Trump and the billionaire class have created more cryptocurrency? Do you know that cryptocurrency is not a donation, it's not an investment, it's going into their pockets? Do you understand that the money makers are in charge, they think? But when the people decide that we're not going to be trumped on, that we're not going to be walked on, that we're not going to be stumped on, that we're not going to allow them to control our lives and push us out, that when they understand that we will win.
This topic for tomorrow. We'll have, we don't know how many guests will be in here.
No matter how cold it is, no matter if it's the rain, no matter if
we'll have a topic tomorrow, because this right here is very, to me, interesting. And we need to be cognizant of what's going on with places and where you live.
This is our country. We deserve to have decent jobs. We deserve to have the respect. We deserve to be treated in a way that all Americans should be treated. And so let me just tell you now, I have Elon Musk's major office in my district. He won't even meet with the local elected officials. He said he was going to tunnel under from his office all the way to the airport so he didn't have to be among the measly people on the ground to get to the airport. He is a low-down, dirty, no good person, along with Trump, that cannot be trusted, and we must not be afraid of them. Again, when the people fight, we win. When the people fight, we win. When the people say that you'd better see us, because we damn sure see you. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, on that note, we're going to set it down for today.
Next up, we have Representative Stanford.
We will be,
where are you? There you are. Let's hear it for her.
In your face tomorrow, and hopefully we'll continue with the discussion. I'd like to thank Add My Name for being our sponsor again tonight. Like to encourage you all to continue on staying woke, and also don't forget to give us a like, a comment if you share, give us a subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow.